Hi everyone, it's James here from Pro Tools Expert, still at BVE 2017, and I've joined Ben on the Harmen booth, and we're going to talk about this baby down here, the new JBL Intonato.
Yes, indeed.
We're going to go Intonato rather than Intonato.
Yep, no,
because that's a whole arms race. We don't want to go anywhere near.
No, we're happy with that.
But this thing looks very exciting. I think possibly a step in a new direction for JBL, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. JBL have historically done speaker management, but this is the first foray into large-scale multi-channel at a much more cost-effective price point than the other products that are currently doing that.
So it's not a power amp?
It's not a power amp, and it's not a loudspeaker, no.
Cool, so tell us more.
It's so this is a 24-channel loudspeaker monitor controller with auto-calibration built in. It's intended for the post-pro market. Obviously, if you have a studio with many, many inputs in different rooms, that's another way you could use it. But fundamentally, we're trying to go into the 7.1 and the smaller scale Atmos configurations at a price point which isn't going to be prohibitive to medium scale facilities. So, yeah.
So we're looking at, well, tell us a bit of the specs. It's 24 channel, obviously the Intonato 24 suggests.
So you've got 24 outputs. You have 24 analog inputs, you have 24 digital AES inputs, and you have a 256-channel BlueLink bus, which is Harman's proprietary way of getting digital audio down a Cat5 simply and without any pain or loss.
But there are ways of converting that into more, let's face it, more conventional AOIP configurations like Dante or...
Exactly that. So if you were to add in what we call the Blue DAN and configure that in Audio Architect, you can then put 64 channels every Blue DAN, so you can build that up. But you can see 64 channels of Dante, expose it to the BlueLink network, and then this can process it. Exactly.
Very, very cool. One of the other things I like about it is the desktop controller. We'll show that
in
some cutaway. Yeah. That's a beautiful piece of kit.
It does look very nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I was quite happy when we saw that. And it has very sensible little things on it, like the tuning microphone that goes in the back of here for the auto calibration. Once you're finished with it, you unplug it, you pop your gooseneck desk mic up there, and suddenly that becomes your talkback.
Very, very nice. I like little things like that.
Exactly, yes. So when you have multiple speaker profiles saved in there, maybe you're doing a left-right mix with a studio with several rooms where you need to talk back to one day, you can load that as a scene. If you go into another studio and take the box with you the next day, it may just be a post-pro room, and that may just have your Atmos configuration. You hit a scene button, you recall it. If you've been there before, it'll recall the room calibration and everything. But
you're looking at this as more of as much of a multiple speaker setup solution rather than just an Atmos type environment.
Yes.
One I came up with earlier was if you had several pairs of stereo monitors that you wanted to switch between, you could calibrate the room for each set of...
Exactly, yes. And whether it needs to be managed with a sub, so the bass manager can take that over, and then hit it again, and you can have a different scene where it's not managed with the sub, so that you can hear them full range. So
very, very cool piece of kit, and certainly price-wise, for 24 channels of in and out, it's incredibly competitive.
Yes, I think that's a fair price point to. Sorry, a fair point to make. Yes.
Available soon.
Available very soon.
Beta version of software, isn't it?
It is, yes, but it feels very finished. We received it last week, and yeah, the software seems to work very nicely. It's nice and intuitive. And yeah, the hardware is ready to go. It seems to hook up each time. I'm going to go and play with it and give it a bit more of a run out next week. But yeah, I think we're very close.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying this. Jigsaw will have one fairly soon, I think, if not this actual unit.
I believe this one is actually going to make friends with them, yes.
I think so. So we'll get a chance to try it in their demo, their steampunk room fairly shortly.
That's right.
But for now, thanks so much. I've been James from Pro Tools Expert. We'll see you again soon for some more Gear Talk.
Thank you very much.